Hi, grade 2. So, for Monday's reading lesson, we are going to revise back over connections. So, you will go through the anchor charts. So, for example, looking for how things are related. Technical procedures, scientific process, and historical events. What you need to look for is steps and sequence. So, for example, if we were making sandwiches, what would we need to do first? What we would need to do first is get all our materials that we need, and so on. Series of events. So, this means what comes first, what comes next, and what comes last. Cause and effect. So cause and effect means that if we were planting a flower and we were putting water, what is the effect of this? The effect of this is that we would have a flower. Problem and solution. So problem. So in a story there's always a problem. And then at the end the character always finds a solution to the problem. So, making connections is a reading comprehension strategy that helps children find meaning in a text by connecting it to their background knowledge. Now we will go to the next slide. So, the next slide says finding connections. So, how two things are related or how two things are interact. In a non-fiction text, connections occur between historical events, scientific ideas, or steps in a technical process. So one person is a big event, problem and solution, cause and effect, and sequence of events. So what you need to do before we go to the Google Forms, for example, we will read a story. The story is called Mammals. You need to listen really carefully so you can answer the questions after we have read the story. So mammals are a kind of animal. Mammals can be found all over the world, on land or in the sea. Dogs, cats, cows, monkeys, and whales are common mammals. People are mammals too. Mammals are vertebrates, so they have backbones. They are the only kind of animal with fur or hair, except for some insects. Most mammals have 4 legs and a tail. Some mammals have 2 arms and 2 legs. Marine mammals that live in water, like whales or dolphins, have fins and a tail. Mammals all feed their babies milk. Other types of animals, like fish or reptiles, can make milk. Mammals are warm-blooded, just like birds. This means their bodies can make their own heat from food they eat. So now kids, can you try and read that story all by yourself and make sure you take your time, and if you come to a word you don't know, you need to sound it out, okay? And then after you have read the story by yourself, you're going to answer these questions with your parents. So question number 1. What connections can you make between humans and animals? So what is the same that humans have and what animals have? 2. What is the difference between a human and mammal? So what does humans not have that mammals have? Number 3. What is the main idea in the story? So what is this story mainly about? Number 4. Can you identify one major scientific fact? So what is the main fact about mammals? Okay. So after you have completed that, now you're ready to do your Google form. Thank you, grade 2. Bye.